Muzen was nice enough to send me their new Wild Go Street speaker, so I was nice enough to review it. So let's talk about it. What does that even mean, Bowers Game Corner? Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another review, and today I'm very excited to be checking out the Muzen Wild Go portable Bluetooth speakers. This is the new street version. Now, I've reviewed another one of their speakers in the past. This one was the camping one that has a little flashlight on top. It's a little bit more waterproof. This one is still slightly waterproof as well. Can attest. I left it out in the rain. It still kept working. It was functioning. I was a little bit nervous about it, but it did. It's had about 5 hours of battery life on the at the loudest setting, because that's what I like to listen to. But it says on the website it gets up to 8 if you're listening at the medium setting. It seems like a bit of a stretch, but then again, I didn't get the opportunity to test that because they were like, hey, can you get this out during this time period? And I was like, I certainly can. That being said, I've had about a week with this speaker. I've used it a whole bunch, and I've had no issues with it at all. It has decent range. I can go from the middle of my house pretty much to about any other point in my house. I can go from, I was using it in the garden. I will say I was probably maybe about 15 yards, something like that, and I started to lose connection a little bit. It was kind of one of those things where I had to just leave the speaker, a little bit closer to my phone just by a smidge. But it's the kind of thing where, honestly, it's about the range of the sound. The sound is good. It's solid. But at the end of the day, the best thing I can say about this is I had no issues with it pretty much at all. It's very easy. It's very functional. My kids were able to do it. It's only got a couple little knobs on it. You got the on button up here on top, which automatically connects to your last device. You can hear the sound, and then it will automatically connect to my phone. Boom. And so now it's connected to my phone, and now I have control over my phone. It's very quick. It's very clean. You hit the play button. There's a play button on here. Once you get it on here, you can easily change it. You can go back a song. There we go. Ooh, don't copyright strike me. But it's really easy to use. Also a volume dial right here as well. Works very well, no issues with that. That one pauses it. And so once again, that's just another good thing about it. It's got the USB Type-C on the side. This feels pretty functional. Like, it doesn't feel like it's going to accidentally come out. That being said, it's a little bit, you gotta kind of squish it in there. But at the end of the day, I don't think it's an amazing Bluetooth speaker by any stretch of the imagination, but I think it's good. I think it's a good one. I think it's perfectly servable. If you're considering this speaker at its price range, I can recommend it. Also, one thing that I do like about this one over this one is it actually has this little, the padding down here on the bottom, so it's less likely to move if you place it on top of a car, dashboard, or something like that, and that works pretty well. But at the end of the day, the Muzen Wild Go Portable Bluetooth Speaker Street Edition, I have no issues with this at all. Now, I am personally going to stick with my old one just because I love the fact it has the little clasp up here, and I love the fact that it has a flashlight on it, and I actually use that flashlight from time to time, especially when I go camping. But still, perfectly functional speaker. I'm going to be keeping it around the house and using it with my kids. Actually, I might just give this one to my kids because they love it, listening to Weird Al on their thing. But anywho, I can recommend this if you're in the market for it, but yeah, there's no buts. It's okay. I would say final rating on this one, I would give it about a 7.5. It's good. I think it's a good first speaker for kids as well, especially with that waterproof and dustproof. I didn't get a chance to test it with dust. I'm in Indiana. What are you going to do about it? But if you're enjoying the content, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below. I was trying to reach 10,000 subscribers, celebrate our 10th anniversary of making YouTube content. This video is brought to you by all of my amazing Patreon supporters, and I would love it if you would join their ranks and have your name immortalized in the end of many of my videos for the end of time. But consider for only $1 a month, and as always, thanks for stopping by.